All right, welcome back. In this week's video, I'm gonna tell you 6 mistakes people make when they wanna go from page to stage. Okay, this is Amanda Moxley, and this is my book called NGL Money Drama on Amazon. So I know what it's like to be an author and a speaker, and I wanna tell you my tips, okay? If you have not subscribed, please give this a subscribe because it tells YouTube that you like what I'm sharing, and it also encourages me to keep showing up to do these videos for you.
Hey, you are watching Amanda Moxley TV, and this is the place for the hottest tips, tools, trainings, and how-tos. I'm so happy you're here, and I'll see you in the show.
So I bet you have a book in you. You have a book in your heart and your soul, or maybe you've already written a book and you also want to be a speaker. You want to be on stage. You want to be sharing your message. You want to be helping people. And so perhaps you've already written a book, or maybe you're in the process of writing it, or you want to write it, or it's been on your shelf for 2 years or 10 years. One of my clients had a book on the shelf in the back of her head for 10 years. And when we worked together, she got that thing done. Many of my clients have just whipped out their books while working with me. And I've also had lots and lots of calls with people who have like these big dreams to be an author and a speaker, and yet here are the mistakes that I see. Mistake number 1 is that you have no clear offer in your book, that your book is actually not used as a strategic tool to help people, your ideal clients, your audience, the people that you're here to lead and to support, and also who are going to pay you for your expertise, your knowledge, and your wisdom and your coaching. You're not giving them a clear offer. You're not clearly directing them. So it's not a strategy that's leading them to the next thing. Because let's be honest, you're selling your book for maybe $30 at the very high end. One of my books, 6-Figure Speaker, is $5.90. So you're not going to make a ton of money from the book unless you have a huge network of people. So mistake number 1 is no clear strategy with your book. Mistake number 2 is there is no clear next step. You don't know where to take them next. What is the upsell? What is the client journey? What is the audience's journey? What are they gonna do next? I know that you've spent all this time working on your book, but was that for you or was that for your audience? You need to answer that question, my friend. Because yes, it's good to get your story out and unleash it for yourself, but at the end of the day, you're an author and a speaker because you want to make money, and the reason why you want to make money is because that is a significant symbol of the success in the lives that you're impacting. Mistake number 3, you have no audience right now. This happens all the time. Maybe you're working in your job, or you have been a mother, or you've been living your whole life, and now you're writing this book, but you don't have an audience, so you don't have a platform. So when you do work on your book, there's no one except a couple friends and family that are going to support you to actually buy the book. So if you don't have an audience, that is okay. You can use your book as a platform builder and a way to get leads, but it all has to be strategy. It all has to be put together into some sort of a system. So that was mistake number 3, no audience, no platform, no one's gonna buy your book. Mistake number 4, and I see this a lot. I've had people that I've had sales calls with, and they have spent $30,000 on a book. And they bought this course. I mean, this one woman, she said she bought all the $30,000. So this one woman I spoke to, I remember her last year, she was from New York, and she spent $15,000 writing this book. She had no audience, she had no platform, and she had no marketing or no next steps. So if you are going to write a book, please do not spend thousands and thousands of dollars unless you literally know how you're going to make that back. You need to know how you're going to make that back, and that you want to make that back, I would say, within 30 days of writing the book. You want to make that money back. Now, it can be easy. You could make that money back by selling a course. You could have a $2,500 course, a $1,500 course, like a lot of my clients, a $5,000 course, a $10,000 course, but just have a plan for actually making that money back. The last thing you want to do is spend $15,000 on writing a book and then be cash broke and not be able to get it out there, and then you're paralyzed and you're scared and you have to go back and get a job, and now you've got all this book or all this inventory and you're not able to get it out there. And do not let that happen to you. Hug time if it has. I really wish that marketers would be upfront if they're going to sell you a book deal, that they then tell you how you're going to sell it, how you're going to make that money back. So if you are interviewing different people who are selling you a book package, ask these questions, please, so that you save that money and you see that money come back to you. All right, the fifth mistake I see is that people spend thousands of hours, months, and years writing a book. Now, my book, Six Figure Speaker, took me 2 weeks to write. I'm gonna tell you a little secret sauce tip. Okay, so don't spend years writing your book, guys, please. Now this book did take me about 6 months. It was my first book, and the way I did it was, I'm gonna tell you my secret in a second, so hold on. I just had a set time for those 6 months, and every Monday, I would work during the day with my clients, then I would go get a healing massage, and then I come back at night, and I worked for about 2 hours on the book. And I repurposed a lot of my articles that I had written for newsletters in this book. It's really good. Get it on Amazon. But the secret, when I started to write my six-figure speaker book, I was sitting there writing it, and then I thought to myself, I have said all this a million times. I've said it on stage, I've said it on podcasts, I've said it on my YouTube channel, and I thought, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to my YouTube channel where I already have the videos, and I'm going to get transcripts of all my videos that have to do with becoming a six-figure speaker, and I'm going to upload those, and I'm gonna formulate my book and put all the pieces together, and then I'm gonna hire an editor to help me. For $1,000, I had an editor, and she put everything together and made it all nice, tied it all together, and then now I have a book, and that book has actually generated over $650,000 between the book and speaking and my talk. Over $650,000, guys. So that is the ticket, okay? So you want to use your book as a stepping stone for your platform to monetize it. So don't spend hours and hours and hours writing your book. Now, maybe when you're old and you're gray and you're sitting on your rocker and you have a lot of free time, then go ahead and just write your memoirs. I think that'd be a great idea for your legacy. Now, for your grandkids, for these people who are in your shoes when your great-great-grandkids look up and say, who was that cute little grandma that I had? Well, she was awesome. Okay, I definitely recommend that. Now, the last thing is you don't have a plan. Again, you don't have a plan for your book. So get a plan. A man is not a plan, and a book is not a plan either. So if you want to go from page to stage, you want to avoid these mistakes. I hope this has helped you. If you want to connect with me, I want to support you. You guys can come over to the Moxley Method Speaker Society over on Facebook, as well as on Instagram, Amanda J. Moxley. And I've been there. I know what this is all about. I'm here to support you. If you guys want help, if you want a consultation on how to go from page to stage and get speaking and put your talk together through your story, as well as your signature system and your program, and really get out there and speak and turn your talk into a webinar, turn your talk into a book. That's what I specialize in. That is my expertise. That's how I help people. You guys can book a consultation with me at amandamoxley.com/apply. amandamoxley.com/apply. So I'm cheering you on. I know you can do this. I hope this was helpful. And just remember, JFDI, take action from this video today and don't look back, because your future is bright. You're gonna need some shades, baby.
Do you want to grow a successful business as a speaker? All you have to do is go to amandamoxley.com/training, and I'm going to share with you my entire Moxley method, my mindset, the strategy, the structure, and the system behind my consistent multiple six-figure business. All you have to do is go to amandamoxley.com/training and sign up today.